Hey guys, it's Bradley here. Got something a little bit different for you. I don't really have a Bible lesson or anything per se. Instead, I'm just gonna teach you how to make a scrambled egg. I don't pretend that you don't know how to cook an egg. You may cook eggs every day. You may not have ever cooked an egg. I don't know, but I love cooking personally. It's something that's a hobby to me. It's something that I find fun. But honestly, it's also something that helps me relieve stress. It's something that connects me back to my family. It's something that is a way for me to serve others, and in doing that, um, I honestly get a lot back. And so, I just wanted to show you how I make scrambled eggs. There are other ways, and I'll talk about them to do it. And this is not by any means the de facto standard, most professional way to make scrambled eggs, but it's the first thing that I ever learned how to cook. And since cooking is something that's important to me, I wanted to just bring that to you. And hopefully, after you see this video, you'll start to think of things that are important to you and things that you enjoy doing and ways that they can be made into something that serves other people. And I would love to hear those. I would love to see them shared maybe on a video or just a comment or anything like that. So anyways, let's make a scrambled egg. So you will need a few things. You're going to need a little bit of butter and a non-stick pan. This is pretty much the only thing I use non-stick cookware for, but it's really good for eggs. So not too much butter, just that much. I already turned mine on. I put it on about medium high. That's a little higher than some chefs do it. Low and slow is a popular way to do a scrambled egg, but that's not how I'm going to do it. Then you just need an egg. This is a nice farm fresh egg you can get from Tasteful Beans actually right now, so that's cool. And the way you crack an egg is you don't slam it hard and you don't punch into it or anything. You really are just basically pressing it into the counter. So like this. And you see how I formed a crack? And then it's just boop. And there we go. And then you toss away the eggshell. I put mine in the garbage disposal. And I'm going to rinse off just some of that amniotic egg fluid. Alright, and then I add just a pinch of salt right into the yolk. There's a lot of debate on when to add salt to eggs. This messes with the chemistry of the yolk, but it does it in the way I like it. And then you want to add some pepper. And then, while your butter is cooking, you see it's pretty much sizzling. That means your pan's ready to go. So we want to get this egg all stirred up. You just need a good sturdy bowl. I use a salsa bowl. And just stir it. You don't have to go fast. You're not trying to whisk air into it or anything. I use a fork. Chopsticks work really well. You may have something else you like more. So you're just trying to get the yellow and the clear together. Some people add water, just a little splash of water or a little splash of milk or a little splash of half and half. And technically that does help with the emulsification. You'll have to ask your chemistry professor why, but it makes it for a little bit smoother egg, but honestly I kind of like a chunkier egg. And so this is the way I do that. We are done with the fork, so it can go in the sink. And our butter has bubbled. It's actually starting to brown, which is nice and smells wonderful. And then we just go ahead and pour it in. This is the part where a lot of people make mistakes. There's a temptation to kind of stir the egg here, but really all you need to do is just peel it away from the sides. The sides are going to be the part that cooks most quickly. And then you just do it like this. And like I said, there are a lot of ways to cook an egg, but this is the way I learned, and it's the way I've done it for myself. It's the way I did it for my wife, and the way I did it for her before she was my wife. And you know, it's also something that has been kind of a marker of like anxiety and stuff in my family. My mom figured out a long time ago that when you're having panic attacks or you're having a really difficult time and a dark night and things don't make sense, often your body just needs some protein, and often your spirit needs to know somebody loves you. And so we made eggs. I also just make them for breakfast sometimes. Alright, so the egg is done. It may look a little bit wet. The kind of old adage with eggs is that if it looks done in the pan, it's probably going to be overdone on the plate. So that's pretty much how I make a scrambled egg. Um, yeah, eat it with a fork, serve it to somebody you love, maybe add a little more pepper, whatever you want to do. So, anyways, I know that is about as simple as a thing gets to learn. Cooking an egg is not super complicated, and maybe you've done it a ton of times before, and maybe you will never do it, and maybe you have no interest in cooking your own food whatsoever, or food for anybody else, and that's okay. I really just wanted to show you something that means something to me, which is cooking. I cook most of the meals for our family, and I just like doing it because, honestly, like I said, it's something that is good for me, and it's something that's good for my family, and it's good for the people that I get to serve it to. And I think in that there is a lot of community, and I think where there's community, God is. And so I just really want to encourage you guys to find the things that are like that for you. I would love, love, love to hear about the things that you enjoy, and the things that you get to serve other people by and enjoy at the same time. Maybe it's video games and you get to teach somebody how to play a video game, or you help them with a walkthrough or something on that. Maybe it's drawing and you get to draw postcards for people, or reading. You get to read to somebody who can't for any reason or just doesn't want to. Writing, music, anything else that, that is something that is a part of you, a part of your story that you get to share with other people. And that is where there's community. And I think, like I said, where there's community, there is God. So that was mine. If you are interested, I can show you some way more complex stuff, but I wanted you to know how I make eggs and what all that means to me. Anyways, please share with us more about what you like doing and what means something to you and where you find community. And I would love to learn from you personally. You are loved, you are cared for, and may the peace of Christ be with you.